Welcome back, deep divers. Ever wonder how some construction businesses in Texas seem to have it all figured out?
Staying safe and saving money at the same time.
Yeah. We're going beyond the hard hats and blueprints today
Really going to uncover a system.
to change the game for construction businesses.
Like yours, we're diving deep into the Texas Construction Safety Group.
The Texas Mutual Insurance Company too, right?
Absolutely. And the Texas Construction Association. So if you've ever felt lost in the maze of insurance and safety protocols,
We'll be your guide.
think about this. Imagine a time when getting workers' comp insurance in Texas was, well, like playing the lottery.
Expensive and unpredictable.
Exactly. Back in the late 80s, that's what it was like. Businesses struggling, something had to give.
Sounds pretty disastrous, especially in construction with all the risks.
You hit the nail on the head. High-risk industry needs a safety net. That's where the Texas legislature came in. They created the Texas Mutual Insurance Company back in 1991.
So instead of chaos, there was a system.
Right. Stability for the market and someone looking out for both employers and employees.
And they're still around today.
Oh yeah, big time. Texas Mutual now covers over 75,000 companies in Texas.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's over 1.5 million workers. They're a major player in Texas workers' comp.
Okay, so they've got the experience. But what about saving money? You mentioned something about Texas Mutual offering group discounts.
Ah, yes. Think of it like, Costco, but for workers' comp.
Bulk buying for insurance.
Exactly. Texas Mutual figured, why not group similar businesses together?
For strength in numbers, right.
Exactly. They negotiate better rates on insurance premiums. Businesses get a discount. Texas Mutual gets a bigger pool of insured companies. Everyone wins.
Okay, I'm following so far, but how much are we talking about here? Give me some hard numbers.
Get ready for this. Since 1999, they've returned over $4.4 billion in dividends to employers.
Whoa, hold on, $4.4 billion. That's serious money. Okay, you've got my attention. But you mentioned this thing called the Texas Construction Safety Group earlier. What's the deal with them?
This is where it gets really interesting, especially for a construction business. This group is the biggest one within Texas Mutual that's all about construction. As of this year, they've got over 1,900 employer members.
All benefiting from these discounts we're talking about.
Absolutely. And safety, too. Can't forget about that.
Right, of course, safety first. So break it down for me. How much can someone actually save?
Just for being a member, you get a 12.4% discount on your workers' comp insurance premiums.
Okay, that's significant.
It's not just that, though. They also have something called a group dividend, which is paid out $63 million.
All right, you had me at discount, but that's impressive. But it can't just be about saving money, right? What about the safety part of the Texas Construction Safety Group? What are they doing there?
You are absolutely right. Safety is key. This group, they're all about providing the resources to create a safer work environment.
What kind of resources are we talking about? Like, what do they actually offer?
They offer free safety training for your employees. They've got those bilingual toolbox talks, and you can even get access to safety experts.
So it's about preventing those accidents before they even happen.
Exactly. Shifting from reacting to accidents to actually stopping them. Fewer accidents, lower premiums, a more productive workforce, and, most importantly, everyone gets to go home safe.
Yeah, that's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
We can't forget the Texas Construction Association, though. What's their role in all of this? It seems like they're totally separate.
You're right. They are a separate organization, but what they do ties in really well with everything else we've been talking about. They're like the voice of the Texas construction industry.
The voice, what do you mean?
They represent over 3,000 construction-related companies. Plumbers, electricians, all sorts. 17 different member trade associations and direct members.
So they have some serious pull, then.
You could say that. They lobby for legislation that benefits the industry, fighting for better regulations, advocating for infrastructure spending, that kind of thing.
So they're like the muscle behind the Texas construction scene.
That's a good way to put it. But they also provide resources to their members. Networking opportunities, educational programs. They even help connect members with safety vendors.
Like the ones you'd find through the Texas Mutual Safety Groups.
Yep. And get this, they even have a career center and offer discounts to their members. They're really a one-stop shop. And membership starts at just $100 a year.
Okay, I see how all of this ties together. This all sounds pretty good, but there's got to be a catch, right?
You're right. There usually is. In this case, to be part of the Texas Construction Safety Group, with all those discounts and benefits, you need to be a member of the Texas Construction Association.
Ah, so it's like an exclusive club within a club.
You got it. but it's a partnership that benefits everyone.
Okay, so let's say I'm a construction business owner in Texas.
You're hearing about all these savings.
And resources, yeah. And I'm thinking, all right, this sounds amazing, but
There's always a but.
do I actually qualify for this Texas Construction Safety Group?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? And you'd be surprised how many businesses miss out because they just don't know the rules.
So let's break it down. What are the qualifications? What do I need to do to join this exclusive club?
First things first, remember that golden ticket we talked about?
Membership to the Texas Construction Association.
You got it. That's the foundation. Can't get around that one.
Okay, no TCA, no Texas Construction Safety Group. What else?
Well, you got to actually be in the construction industry.
Makes sense. So, like, what kind of businesses are we talking about here? Give me some examples.
We're talking plumbers, electricians, HVAC guys, roofers, you name it. If it involves building or fixing something, they're probably in.
So it's not just the giant construction companies.
Nope. All sizes, even those niche specialists.
And suppliers, too, right? Like the ones providing all the materials.
Exactly. Lumber yards, tool rentals, anything like that.
Pretty inclusive so far, but there's got to be more.
Well, your workers' comp premiums need to be over $5,000 a year.
Right, because they're offering those big discounts.
Got to make sure it makes sense for everyone.
No tiny startups then.
Not so fast. You also need to have been in business for at least a year.
So they want to see you're serious, not just going to disappear overnight.
Exactly. Stability and commitment. That's what they're looking for.
Okay, so to recap, you need to be a member of the TCA in the construction industry, have those premiums over $5,000, and be around for at least a year. Anything else?
You got it. And the best part, if you check all those boxes, joining is easy.
Easy. Music to my ears.
Your insurance agent can handle the whole thing.
Nah, that's convenient. But how does this actually work in the real world? Do these organizations really make a difference?
The million-dollar question.
Yeah.
And the answer is a resounding yes. But don't take my word for it. We've got some amazing real-world examples coming up.
They've talked a lot about the system.
Texas Mutual, the safety group, the whole shebang.
Yeah, but I think what really matters is how it affects real people.
You're right. The real-world impact is everything. Imagine this. You're a small electrical contractor, just starting out,
Just a few employees.
Exactly. Trying to get your business off the ground. And then, boom, one of your workers has an accident on the job.
That's the worst case scenario.
Especially in construction, right? Now, without Texas Mutual, without that safety group, that accident could ruin you financially.
Just wipe you out.
But you're part of the system. Worker gets the care they need, you can keep the lights on.
That's huge.
It's not just about avoiding disaster, though. It's about building a safety culture.
Instead of just reacting after something bad happens.
Exactly. That training the safety group provides, it makes a difference. Employees know the risks. They have the tools to work safely.
And that makes for a better work environment overall.
You got it. It's a win-win for the owner, the employees, the entire industry.
And don't forget about the Texas Construction Association.
Right. Fighting for those laws, creating those connections, it all adds up.
We've come a long way from those days when getting workers' comp was like rolling the dice.
It was the Wild West back then. Now it's about safety, stability, and saving money.
Pretty incredible transformation. So if you're in the construction industry in Texas,
Could your business benefit from all of this?
something to think about. You don't have to go it alone. There's a whole network out there ready to help you build a better business.
Stay safe out there, deep divers.
And we'll see you on the next deep dive.